Hi everyone. Today we're going to go over our friend Felix Mendelssohn. So I want to do a quick review about him before we jump into anything new. You're going to see a beautiful woman next to him. We're going to talk about her in just a moment. Now, our friend Felix, his full name is Jacob Ludwig Felix Mendelssohn Bartholdy. He was born February 3rd, 1809. He was a composer, pianist, organist, and conductor. His first concert was at 9 years old. He wrote 12 string symphonies and chamber works between the ages of 12 and 14. His first piano quartet was written at 13 years old. At 15, he wrote his first full orchestra symphony. 16, he wrote his string octet in E flat major, which is one of the pieces we've listened to, and it's one of his best early well-known works. Now, this beautiful woman here is his wife, Cecil Mendelssohn. We're going to talk about her in just a second. So they actually got married March 28th, 1837, and her full name before she got married and changed it to Mendelssohn was Cecil Charlotte Sophie Girinaud, I believe is how you say her name. I'm sure I didn't say it right, but I tried. The couple had 5 children together. We had Carl, Marie, Paul, Lily, and Felix August. Their youngest actually got sick with the measles and unfortunately was left with impaired or bad health after that. He passed away in 1851. Their oldest son, Carl, became a historian and professor of history at 2 different universities. Paul was a well-known chemist. Marie got married and lived in London. And Lily married a professor of law at Leipzig University. The family inherited the large collection of Mendelssohn's manuscripts, which is his original written pieces of music that he wrote, by Marie's and Lily's children. His wife, Cecil, died less than 6 years after her husband passed away, September 25th, 1853. These are their children, a painting of 4 of them. Obviously not a real photo because back in the day we didn't have any cameras, so a majority of the time when people would have a portrait of themselves, it would be a painting. So the piece we're going to listen to today is called The Wedding March. Now, this piece was written by him in C major, and it was written in 1842 and is considered to be one of the best known pieces from his music to the Shakespeare's play titled A Midsummer's Night's Dream. It's one of the most frequently used wedding marches, generally being played on a church pipe organ. His wedding march didn't become popular at weddings until it was selected by Princess Victoria for her marriage to Prince Frederick William of Prussia on January 25th, 1858. The bride was the daughter of Queen Victoria, who loved Mendelssohn's music, and he often played while he was on his visits out to Britain. So we're going to take a listen to it. I'm not going to do the whole thing. I'm just going to have us do like the first couple minutes. I'm almost positive you know this song. If you've ever been to a wedding, you should have heard this piece before. If you haven't been to any weddings, you might not have. So you may not have, but I believe this piece is extremely popular, and a lot of people don't actually realize that they know the song until they hear it. So let's take a listen and see how it goes. Here we go. So we get the idea. Thank you for listening. I wonder if you actually know that song. If you do, awesome. Now you know who wrote it, and now you know a little bit about the artist who wrote it. If you don't, that's totally fine. No worries at all. If you ever go to a wedding, you'll probably hear this at most, if not all, weddings. Some people choose different things. This day and age, you do see different music happening, but this is one of the classical, most well-known pieces that happen when a bride walks down the aisle to her husband. So, or her husband to be, I guess I should say. Alrighty, friends, thank you for listening, and I will see you next time. Bye.